Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So I had picked up my Oracle deck, and my goal was to shuffle it a little bit, but Four Swords had fell out on the ground. Okay, so that is definitely air energy. So I definitely could be talking to a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Either way, someone in your energy needs to get a job or get a mother flipping hobby. Okay. They are definitely like, they're pressing really hard to be a part of your energy, but it's like they're trying to make fetch happen because you're not in contact with them. So it's like they're trying to hold on to your energy for some type of reason. Okay. And you forgave and you let go, because you realize that forgiving is for you, not for them, and you pretty much just took that solitude that you needed to make, and it definitely helped you out in the long run. So that's definitely a really good space for you to be in. Yeah, with this temperance, you definitely have gained a lot of balance. You learned how to practice patience and then also moderation. You're learning how to not give too much. There has to be some type of reciprocation, because that leads to balancing of the scales. Okay, you have also maintained this sense of calm that you have, which is why there could be individuals that could be trying to test your patience at this time. Okay, any other messages, Holy Spirit? All right, so somebody could be in school at this time. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to taste test your patience in some type of way. Okay, this person is coming up as a flunky. They lame as hell. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna pull some tarot so we can clarify these oracles that came out. All right. All right. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah. So the individual that you definitely had an ending with them, okay, and then for them, like pretty much they're stuck, they're stagnant, they're not able to move forward, and the way that the energy is feeling, that it could be a Sagittarius that needs to get a job or a motherfucking hobby. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely not turning in their favor. And it's mainly because you definitely made this ending, okay? Somebody was benefiting off of being in your energy to where they were so delusional to the point where they thought that it was their energy. So when you snatched your energy back, somebody was left like, damn. They realize they messy as hell. They realize that they do not have that light that you carry. Okay, you walked away. You walked away, and that was definitely the best thing that you could have did, because somebody is stuck in the same energy. All right, that they were bringing in your life. They're going through a tower moment, and they definitely feel some type of way. As long as you continue to stand in your confidence and in your power, there is going to be some change in coming, okay? In a situation that had you feeling very excluded, okay? The school card did come up, so it could have to do with school. It could have to do with like a work situation where, something happened as to where it kind of like altered like your confidence a little bit. Yeah, but you have your fulfillments and your blessings that are definitely coming in, okay? Someone was in your energy and they wanted to cause you like some type of heartache. They wanted something to really not work out for you, but really, this delay was divine protection, okay? Because you are currently manifesting your desires at this time, and what's coming in for you is more than you could have actually imagined. At one point, it's like you thought things were going to be like this. In actuality, it's about to be like this, okay? So definitely expect this change to come in. All right. You definitely took solitude from individuals that really did not deserve to be around you. Okay. You were definitely giving too much to this, to whoever this was. But it's like you were moving in your truth, you were living in your truth as you were doing it. Like when you're doing things for others, it's not like for, anything in return and things like that. But it's also nice to have reciprocation. That's coming in. Okay. So definitely set boundaries with those individuals that are causing you to feel exhausted, okay? They just always want something, always asking for something. Definitely walk away from that shit. Mhm. Walk away from it and pour that love into yourself, okay? You're definitely closing out of a cycle. You're closing out of a very toxic cycle, and the cycle that you are in right now is attracting that divine love. Okay, so if you with that flunky that came up, I recommend that you walk away from them. Okay. Yeah, because there's somebody that you were around, they're pretty much blocked mentally when it came to expressing like their emotions. Like it's like they couldn't just, I'm hearing somebody saying like spit it out. Like that's the type of energy that I'm hearing. Yeah, this necessary ending needs to happen. Okay. If someone's not willing to communicate with you, even if it's communicating like in a healthy way, you gotta walk away from it. Okay. And that's for your emotional stability. Okay. Hi. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Mhm. Standing in your personal power, remaining confident within yourself, like that is something that's going to call in a lot of this abundance that is coming your way, okay? Remaining kind and compassionate and mostly to yourself, okay? Because you are good company. You are the light, okay? You are the life of the party. Even if you're an individual that doesn't go out and stuff like that, you're still the light in every room that you walk in. Shine that light bright and don't let nobody make you feel ashamed. Okay. Because the way that you've been moving on from conflicts is actually very admirable. Okay. Because somebody definitely was trying to test your patience in some type of way. Yeah. And it's like from you moving with grace, especially for yourself, you have a lot of seeds that are about to sprout. Okay. Because these things that you've moved on from, you didn't go through shit in vain, pretty much. You know, you're going to receive the blessings for, yeah, I can't make it up. Okay. You're going to receive these blessings. They're going to come in through your horizons expanding. And you're also going to receive a lot of feedback. And this feedback is going to be referring to like your independence. Okay. Maybe you've been trying to hear from some type of job. Maybe I'm hearing somebody that wants to get like a passport, like in a different country or something, or you really want to travel or something like it's going to come in. All right. You just got to be 100% authentically you, standing in that personal power. Okay. Remaining optimistic. Okay. Because this hope that you have, it's manifesting your desires. Okay. Because everything that you want, you're going to get. And you have to believe that. It's one thing to ask God for it, but it's another thing to believe that you are going to get it. Okay. To believe that you are worthy of it. Okay. And that is why I love to reiterate self love affirmations. Okay. Letting go of the past was definitely a good thing for you to do. Okay. There's definitely someone watching that needs to let go of someone or something. It's very consistent. It's like, for an example, if it's a person that does something that you don't like, you told them that you don't like it, but they keep doing the shit. At this point, it's a routine. Cut that shit off because that's the only way they're going to get it. Yeah, it has to do with some type of relationship, okay? And it's like you really want harmony within this relationship, but they're not committed to growth or they're not committed to just being decent to you, honestly. Because if they can't respect your boundaries, how can you expect them to respect you? Okay? Somebody really wants to work with you, but their progress is being slowed down because of the boundaries that you have set. Okay, because you're realizing through these choices that you're making, you are achieving a lot of balance. You're achieving a lot of balance. Like you're taking care of your responsibilities, you're actually getting better at multitasking. Like you're definitely, yeah, you're doing a good job, okay, with following your intuition, okay? Just make sure you are at peace with these decisions that you're making, okay? And if there are some decisions that you have made that you're really not at peace with, journal it. Okay, that helps to cleanse your energy and that also helps to let the most high know and your angels to know exactly what's going on in your mind, okay? Let me clarify this: two of swords, two of wands, Holy Spirit. Somebody also could be seeing 222 a lot. Yeah. And the things that you're focusing on, the things that you are working towards, make sure that you have a clear direction of where you want to go. Okay. Daydreaming is also a form of manifestation. Okay. So, all the things that you're daydreaming about, you want those things to become a reality. So, make sure you're daydreaming about things that you actually want to happen because you are manifesting that. Okay. That's why I say remain optimistic. Okay. That is not toxic positivity. As long as you remain optimistic, you're going to make that a reality for you. And that's the same thing if you're thinking negatively, you're manifesting that negativity to you and you don't want that to be a thing, okay? But you definitely have love coming your way, okay? I definitely could be talking to a Gemini, but you definitely have some unions, some bonds, individuals that have the same type of heart that you do. They're definitely coming towards you or they want to come towards you. Yeah, there's a lot of truths being revealed, and then a lot of truths are being revealed about you. Okay, confirmation. Like you're not afraid to live in your truth, to tell the truth, like, and you're definitely not afraid to speak up for yourself. And that is why you're victorious. You're victorious against any of these attacks that are being sent your way. Okay. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about any negativity somebody's sending towards your way. Because you see how that card just flipped? Eight of Cups knocked it. That was karmic energy. Eight of Cups knocked it out because you pray. You're a prayer warrior. You know that the Most High will get you through anything. You see these cups, they cracked, they broken, but they still standing, right? You have scars, but those scars make you beautiful and they're healing every single day. All right. Listen, Temperance fell on the floor. So it's definitely a Sagittarius that needs to, I don't know, this Sagittarius, let's see, clarify the Sagittarius and what they got going on. Oh, you ghosted somebody. So you could have ghosted somebody, okay? It's a lot of fire energy with this temperance card. So it could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. They could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, but Sagittarius is represented by temperance, and Virgo is represented by the hermit card. But you definitely ghosted some type of situation, okay? And you ghosted this situation in order to have balance. As you found this balance, it gave you a lot of clarity. Okay, but for the situation, I am gonna look up some hidden truths regarding it since this temperance came out twice. So we gonna see what's up. Holy Spirit, what is the hidden truth regarding this temperance energy? Okay, so somebody seems like they're a little bit obsessive, okay? They feel like they are becoming a better person. And it says sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, I'm going to get a dark confession because I can't lie. This energy kind of, it just don't feel too great. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Yeah. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. So somebody thinks about you all the time, right? But it's like they're too much in their ego to actually get their shit together. This individual's coming up as feeling like they're becoming a better person just because they think about you a lot. That's weird. So maybe whenever they were doing what they were doing to you, they didn't think about you at all. When they was lying to you, when they was doing whatever the hell they was doing in the background, they did not care. They went ahead with it, didn't give a damn. And it seems as though when you cut them off, it's like they keep thinking about you. Odd. Yeah, and you had a lot of patience with this individual. You had a lot of patience with them, but you just couldn't deal with it no more. Yeah. You chose to really, stand in this Queen of Pentacles energy as to where you started focusing on being grounded. You started focusing on your self love, your maturity. So that definitely is a really good space for you to be in. hmm And you had a lot of anxiety dealing with this individual. Okay. And then also, it could have been a lot of anxiety regarding funds, regarding money. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Yeah, you ended up having to practice tough love and then it helped you to have a new beginning. So that's definitely a really good space for you to be in because now you're following your instincts and your instincts is leading you right towards your legacy. But listen, the Devil card and Ten of Pentacles came out. So whoever that individual is, if it's resonating, they are a motherfucking karmic, okay? But either way, your legacy is definitely being built as long as you're not around this individual, okay? Yeah, whoever it is around you that is bringing up a lot of intense emotions for you that are negative, if they're always having conflicts, battles, like some negative shit going on, that is the karmic energy that I am speaking about. Okay. Damn, Hierophant flew out in reverse, dog. Yeah, like you gotta rebel. Maybe it's like it has to do with like you speaking up for yourself is making this individual feel as if you're like rebelling against them. Weird because you're just trying to heal and you're trying to you're trying to motivate someone else to heal, but you got to understand you can't force anyone else to heal. What is that saying? Like you could bring what is it? You could bring water to a horse, but you can't force it to drink. Like that's facts. So just focus on you at this time. Yeah, because they're stuck. And if you keep trying to make fetch happen, you're going to end up stuck. And we don't want that to happen. Okay. So focus on you. If they need guidance, they could turn to the Most High, just like you, just like you are, right? Because you're coming out as the sun, as to where you're enjoying this journey, and you're also looking forward to all the things that are coming your way because you can feel it. Okay, you can feel these lessons coming your way, and that's really good because individuals can see it in you as well. They can see the brightness in your eyes, the brightness in your skin, like. People can see it the way that you're walking with your head up high, okay? And you're attracting some type of romantic connections, okay? You will attract this love that you are desiring the more that you stand on your boundaries, okay? Don't let anybody play with you. Period. Keep that confidence, keep sitting on your throne because you are attracting a lot of romantical individuals as to where um they're going to be very moved by love when coming towards you, okay? And you're also being called to practice discernment, regardless. It doesn't matter how good it looks, it doesn't matter how much stuff they buy you, however it's expensive, whatever, still stand your ground, okay? Because anything that comes easy won't last. All right. You know how far you had to work to get to this point, right? So you have to make sure you're maintaining these boundaries, okay? The same way you have love coming your way, you also have a lot of financial opportunities coming your way, okay? This has been coming out a lot in a lot of these readings, okay? Page of Pentacles, Page, that is an individual, okay? That's you. You have a lot of new things coming your way, but it is prevalent that you process your feelings, okay? Get used to receiving what you want. Okay, I don't want you to get too excited and then self sabotage, right? I don't want you to wake up feeling good and then not do your affirmations, not pray. You feel me? You got to stay. This routine that you're on, you got to keep on it. All right? Because that gives you more and more and more. All right? And there's some past individuals that are going to try to come back. Okay, for you to navigate these situations smoothly, I would recommend that you would do some inner child healing. Okay, if you don't really know how to do inner child healing, you can literally Google like some inner child healing prompts, and you can do that. You can do some journaling or simply just writing down your thoughts. Okay, that's pretty much processing your emotions. Like I said. But with this Page of Swords, you are gaining a lot of knowledge, and then there are individuals that are gaining a lot of new perspectives when it comes, like to you. You know, there are individuals that are definitely curious about you because they want to see what you about. Like somebody likes like looking at you or something, and it's like they want to be the ones to make you smile. That is so sweet. Okay, but judgment has definitely been called, and it's in your favor. Okay, this rebirth is your blessing. Okay, so any feelings of self doubt, cast that away because that ain't your energy, boo. All right, any feelings of insecurities, cast that away because that's not your energy, boo. That's these individuals trying to hold on to your energy because they want you to be stuck. There's nothing wrong with you. There is perfection in your imperfections. Okay, you are beautiful just the way you are, flaws and all. All right, everyone has scars. Embrace it and learn how to love that. Okay, because once you're able to love yourself 100% authentically as you are on the high days and on the low days, that is when a lot of good things come in for you. Okay, because once you completely learn how to love yourself, that's when you're ready for that divine love that's going to love you. Okay, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, going through life, insecurities lead to a lot of self sabotage. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of courage and you have a lot of strength. Okay, stand in that power. I definitely could be talking to a Leo because the strength card is definitely represented by Leo. Okay, you definitely have a lot of strength. And you see this line right here? That's your spirit team protecting you, waiting for somebody to do something. Okay, just know that you are divinely protected. Okay, many are called, few are chosen, and you were chosen. All right, that's why you found me. For me to let you know that you are a divine being and don't be afraid to stand in that power. Okay, your breakthrough is you being able to set these boundaries now. Because in the past, you accepted a lot of things and it was mainly to be loved. That is when you call your energy back. And you can say this, just like you say your affirmations in the mirror, you could say this: I call my energy back every time I gave it away in order to feel loved and accepted. Say that. And you don't have to say it in the mirror. You can say it anytime. I say it anytime. Anytime the feeling comes, I say it, even with my affirmations. In the mirror, out of the mirror, regardless. All right? Your breakthrough is you being able to stand up for yourself. If you got to stand alone, I'll do that because you know your worth and you know your value. And there will be individuals that are going to value you. All right. You are a divine being. And if you are in a period of solitude, you're not meant to be alone forever. All right. There is somebody, it keeps coming out. So I got to talk about it. But there's somebody that wants to take action towards you. Okay. They view you in a very passionate light. Okay. But it doesn't seem like lustful because they see how hard you work. All right. Because you are definitely sitting on your throne. And what's the crazy part is you don't even realize that you are in Empress energy. You are confirmation. All right. You've done a lot of hard work. So also give yourself that pat on the back. Like you made it. All right. You might not be in the biggest house. You might not be driving the nicest car. Like me, my car got messed up. I still don't have my car. But I'm grateful that I'm able to save at least to get it. Even if I'm only saving $1 to go towards it, hell, it's something. All right. Make sure that you're remaining grateful for what you have. Okay. No matter how big, no matter how small. All right. Because this confidence is pushing you in the spotlight and it's pushing you in the spotlight to others. And it's also pushing you into the spotlight to receive this divine inheritance. Okay. There's a lot of individuals in your bloodline that fumbled. Okay. They were called by the Most High, but they weren't chosen. You were, because the Most High knew that you can take on this challenge. Right. You focusing on remaining confident and loving yourself and still practicing gratitude through the hard times, it's leading to a lot of deserved success. And a lot of this deserved success is going to be this divine inheritance that you're receiving. Okay. So your divine inheritance could come in the form of money. It could come in the form of literally like your dreams coming true, like everything that you dreamt of as a child that you wanted. You're going to wake up one day like, wow, I am who I wanted to be. You get what I'm saying? I am living in the exact place that I said that I wanted to live at. Like your prayers, those prayers that you had when you was by yourself, tears streaming down your face, and you wake up one day like, wow, like my prayers came true. You get what I'm saying? So like be confident that it's gonna happen, okay? Because if you're not believing that it's gonna happen, boo, that's a problem. Okay. When you're saying these prayers to the most high of what you want, claim it. All right. And walk in that power as if you already have it. And that will help you manifest that even faster. All right. Your intuition is guiding you. Remain secure within yourself. All right. Stand in this power. Realize that your silence is golden. You don't have to talk to nobody when you about to walk away from them. You could just walk away. You could do that. You don't owe nobody nothing. All right. And your wishes will come true. These three cards just reiterated everything I just said. Okay. So this is just your confirmation. All right. But I'm going to pull some hidden truths about whoever wants to come towards you because I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay. So someone feels as though they love you unconditionally. And then it says, I know I was a distraction from your plan. So this could be someone that you either were friends with or something. It's not giving an ex, okay? It's not giving an ex, but it's giving someone that you have had a conversation with. So maybe it could have been a random conversation like at the grocery store or something. Or it could be like maybe if you have kids, you're picking your kids up and you have a random conversation with someone or someone seeing you walking down the street. I don't know. All I know is this person feels like they love you and they don't even know you yet. All right. This individual wants to come toward you to have some type of conversation with you. And then for this one, just fell on the floor. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So these are two different energies. So I'm gonna use tarot to clarify, just to give you some more, I guess, hints on who this may be. Okay. Holy Spirit, who loves the collective unconditionally? Okay, so yeah, children are boss. So either you have children, they have children, you both have children, but it seems as though there's gonna be a lot of harmony and unity with this situation. Yeah, there's some type of dilemma. Yeah, so this individual, they are not coming towards you at this time because it's like they're going through a dilemma because they feel like they don't have enough to come towards you. So it seems as though someone's saving up for like to take you on a date or something like that, but somebody feels like they don't have enough money saved up to come around you. So you're really in an abundant energy where someone feels like, oh my gosh, I'm probably, they're probably like, oh, if I take them out to dinner, you know, where they're probably gonna try to order like steak or something, and I can only afford like chicken. Like that's the type of energy I'm picking up. But yeah, somebody's definitely saving up to come towards you. Okay, yeah, because they're gonna feel like a winner if you accept their love offer. Okay. All right, I'm gonna clarify whoever feels like they were a distraction. Who's this that feels like they were a distraction? Because this energy of the individual that feels like they were a distraction from your plan, this seems like someone that you had conversations with, and it probably wasn't romantic, but like when you're in that like kind of talking stage, but it didn't go any further, like a false start. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, so this individual was going through a very hard time, okay? Actually, you both are going through a very hard time, but it's like you guys both viewed each other as being like very consistent, very reliable, a very good energy, but it seems as though you both were in a very like hard space, but you were using each other as like a distraction, okay? That's very specific for somebody. Let me get the hidden truth. Yeah, I wish things could be different. So it doesn't seem as though this individual is coming towards you, though. I replay our conversations over and over. I can't make this up. You definitely had conversations with someone. You had a lot of conversations with someone. And oh, so somebody got two people that feel like they love them. That's what I'm picking up. Because it came up as two different energies. And I'm like, it could be two different individuals. Yeah, it's giving two, you have two individuals that feel like they love you. Let's get more into that. Listen, this temperance came out again, okay? One of y'all got a Sagittarius on y'all ass, or you have a fire sign on your ass, or you a fire sign. Either way, you have gained a lot of balance being away from this individual. They are feeling very depressed. They keep popping out as being this depressed ass person, but they are a karmic, okay? They came out with the devil card and the Ten of Pentacles, and I'm gonna let you know. The live stream I did yesterday, they came out again as that, okay? If this person comes towards you and it's an ex, hell no. Okay? Hell no. But let's get back to the lover. See, look, conflicts. This individual is the karmic. And you have a lot of blessings coming your way. And honestly, if this person does come towards you and you reject them, you're gonna have a blessing for that. The most high is gonna give you like a blessing for walking away from them. Yeah, because whoever it was, they weren't committed to like working with you. And they were very determined to like win you over. Something like that. But like when like how I'm seeing in my mind's eye of like win you over, it's giving like they wanted to dominate your energy. Like ugh. But you definitely did walk away because it's coming out as if you're not fucking with them anymore. So it's giving like an ex or maybe like a family member or something. I don't know, but you're the star. This didn't even fall on the ground. It fell on my leg. Somebody's seen you as a star. And you are. You're shining so brightly, and now they're sad because they know that what they did was wrong, but they're still not focusing on their healing. Yeah, they were very reckless, and now they're going through poverty. Yeah, see, all this energy's coming out. Whoever it is, they're karmic. Yeah. And they're scatterbrained. They don't deserve you. Let's see. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Because somebody wanted to be seen. Yeah, you moved on. All right. So you moved on from it. So, like I said, this individual is going to try to come towards you to try to reconcile in some type of way. And it is your job to move in your honesty and truth. And you can maybe tell this individual why, I don't want to give you a chance. I forgive you, but I can't have you around me. Or you could just not respond if they call you or whatever. If they knock on your door, just don't open that motherfucker. Like, for real. Like, period. Because I've done that a few times. So I had people just come to my door and I just didn't open my door, or I answered like on my ring camera. Huh? Hey, go away. Because I know, like, listen, we give so many chances, right? And then when we finally walk away, they want to come crawling back. Hell no. No, stay your ass over there. I gave you like 4 or 5 chances when I was only supposed to give you how many? One? Hell no. But yeah, this individual feels like, their success is limited and mainly because they were benefiting off of your energy, like I had said earlier. Okay, and they really felt like you were someone that was like easily tricked. Someone was definitely they just didn't deserve like you at all. And you let it go. And it's like as soon as you let them go, it helped you to gain a lot of clarity. Like you literally probably were feeling so exhausted and then it's like every day after you were away from them, it's like you started regaining your energy more and more and more. So, like I said, continue to do these self-love affirmations and call your energy back because that definitely will help them get away from your energy as well. Okay? That doesn't mean you have a soul tie. That just means that somebody feels like they love you, but they're very selfish and they're just always thinking about you over and over and you're very intuitive and that's what's coming up for you. Okay? You'll know if there was a soul tie. You don't have a soul tie, okay? All right. Clarify this lovers, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, want me to talk about this lovers connection coming your way. Oh, yes. We got Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. So you definitely are very independent. All right. You're honest and you're also unbiased. And that is why somebody really wants to spend time with you. Okay. And somebody also could be an authority figure. You're also very practical. You're not a person that like lives above your means. Like you're not extra. You don't do the most. Like you also inspire people as well. Okay, and you also provide like a lot of encouragement for others, especially like you help people break through illusions and fears, right? Because you're not perfect, you have your own stuff going on, but you still motivate a lot of people that could be having others around them that are like stuck in illusions. You standing up for yourself and walking away from what doesn't serve you, it gives others the strength to do the same for themselves. And that is called helping to raise the collective consciousness. Okay, that's why I don't be chatting when I say you are an earth angel, you are a divine being. Not everybody's chosen for that job, and you're doing it simply by loving yourself. Okay? You're spreading God's love by loving yourself. Because there's a lot of individuals out here that don't love themselves, but you do. Yeah. Anticipate this. Yeah, anticipate this expansion. Okay, you will be expanding. Okay, you could be expanding, like you might be moving into a bigger home, might be getting like a bigger car, you might be getting something like, I don't know, like you're waiting for like maybe you're waiting for a deposit, right? And the deposit's like $500, and then you might end up getting $1,000. Maybe you bought like I'm hearing somebody like you're buying a scratch off for like $2 and you're winning like $1,000. Like that's the type of energy I'm picking up. Okay, so if you are an individual that's been seeing 222 a lot, I wouldn't, like, I don't recommend, with lottery and stuff, because some people have gambling addictions. But if you're not struggling with any gambling addictions and you do like to do your little 1 2 scratch offs and you've been seeing 222, do that. Okay. Yeah, and when you receive this, somebody's gonna be feeling heartbroken. And it seems as though the individuals that are going to be feeling heartbroken, it's not just one person. It's literally everyone that betrayed you. Pretty much everyone that you showed genuine love to, but didn't like show that back to you. They're all watching you and they're feeling a type of way. And when you receive this blessing, you're not going to say anything, but they're just going to see it. They're going to see it. Okay. You definitely have shifted into a new timeline, which is why individuals are not coming at you like they used to. Okay. That's why it's like that. Yeah, because they're going through towers. They can't attack you anymore because divine judgment has been cast as to where the most high is whooping their ass because they can't attack you no more. Okay, so you're past that. You're past these individuals attacking you and you having to do protection rituals all the time. You don't have to do that because it's over with. Because the divine has definitely called judgment and they're going through that judgment right now. Yeah, so I picked up this one by accident. So I wish things could be different. So someone think wishes that things could be different with you, and it has to do with some type of relationship. Okay, and with the strength card, it could be a Leo because I think I literally just said that. But someone wants to have some type of shared understanding with you. It's not giving romantic. It's giving like a friendship, or it doesn't seem as though like there was a negative thing that happened. Like it wasn't something negative that happened. It seems as though life, life happened to where like you maybe like just walked away or something. Yeah, you might have walked away from someone because of like anxiety. Yeah, and it's like you walked away from someone because you had a lot of anxiety. It wasn't necessarily this individual giving you anxiety, but it seems as though you went into a period of isolation and you were like, I gotta cut everybody off. Expect like a rapid change and you gain a lot of momentum, especially when it comes to you resting and relaxing, okay? So maybe you could either be someone that has been on the move a lot, okay? Soon you're gonna be chilling and relaxing and healing your energy in that way with this new timeline shift. And then for another individual, you have been resting a lot and you are about to be shifting into that timeline of you gonna have a lot of stuff to do and it's not gonna be in a bad way. Yeah, for you, that's gonna like if you've been resting and relaxing a lot, you have a new beginning coming your way to where you're gonna be starting some type of new endeavor. Your schedule is gonna be full and you're gonna be enjoying it. And then for another individual, if you're feeling like you've been on the go so much and you just want this time to rest and relax, you are going to get that time. And then in that time, you will be learning how to heal your emotions to just have your emotions better because you are going to be uniting with a soul tribe to where you have a community of like-minded individuals where you will be working together to do something. It's giving like a business, like I'm hearing like a nonprofit organization or something like that. So if somebody was, if you're interested in doing things like that, if that's coming. Oh, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Somebody's divine counterpart is like into stuff like that. Like they volunteer and things like that. They're really involved in the community and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Passion. Okay. And somebody's counterpart definitely follows their intuition as well. You guys have like-minded values and goals. It's gonna leave you with a lot of fulfillment, okay? Yeah, you're gonna be celebrating soon. Like you're literally somebody's about to wake up in a new timeline. You are about to have the best day that you have had in a long time. In a long time. Like things are just gonna be working out for you. Confirmation. Like things are just gonna be working out for you. I can't make it up. Okay, this is about to be you. Okay, and even if you're masculine watching this, flip and switch. Okay, energy is energy, boo. There's no gender. You. Like I'm seeing somebody, you have your card, you've been looking at your card, and you've been like, oh, I can't wait to buy these clothes. You're gonna be able to buy that and some more. Like what? Yeah. And you had a lot of individuals that like abuse their generosity, right? But you are manifesting all of that back and more. So don't feel bad about all the times that you gave. Okay. Don't feel bad about all the stuff that you have lost. Okay. Because you are gaining. so much more. Okay? When you gave when you didn't have to, you planted a seed. You are in that season of those seeds sprouting. Okay? You definitely have a lot of good things coming your way. Closing messages, Holy Spirit. Yeah. So you're finding your balance right now, especially when it comes to your priorities, you're definitely having a good routine. Like maybe somebody like you don't really set alarms like that. Maybe you're setting alarms, or maybe like you have a set time that you set your alarm and you started setting it earlier, even if it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes earlier. That's breaking the routine, okay? Definitely do things like that. Switch up your routine. Even if you drive one way to get to work or something, drive a different way. You feel me? If you go to the grocery store and you usually walk through this aisle first, walk through that aisle first. Switch your routine up. I promise you that helps. And that also helps with monitoring spirits, okay? Switch it up. Don't do the same thing every day. If you feel like you're doing the same thing every day, that is your sign to switch that shit up, okay? You don't want to get caught in the matrix. Because that's what the matrix wants you to do is the same shit every day, bro. I'm not making it up. All right, new beginnings, new perspectives. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is for your abundance. You're calling in that abundance by having this security, this prosperity. Okay, you are manifesting. You are manifesting so much right now. I'm not making this up. You're manifesting these endless choices and possibilities. You see how full all these cups is? I know my cards is beat up, but look, the message is still clear. All right, all these cups is full. That's you looking at it. He looking like, dang, I don't know which one to choose. That's about to be you. Okay. And for some of y'all, that's lovers. Cause some of y'all got like some of y'all, okay. Some of y'all had a past, right? It was very unhealthy relationships. Maybe, your childhood situation, it wasn't the best. You didn't really have a lot of individuals around you that, really gave a good example of unified relationships. You are actually going to break that generational curse of like broken homes and things like that. Like, the divine love connection, like as it comes together for you, it is going to be the blueprint as to where you will be what is that word? Like you'll be like somebody to look up to. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be genuine. Like sometimes these social media relationships, it don't be real. Yours gonna be real. Like individuals are gonna see you, be around you, be like, oh, they really love each other. Like that's what's coming in for you. Okay. And I feel it really strong. And for some of you, you're gonna have like multiple love offers, and they're not gonna be flunkies. Like you're gonna have multiple love offers to where they're all of value, like just like you. Like you are attracting like-minded individuals in the form of friends, in the form of individuals that you could call family, in the form of like relationships. If you have children, your children are going to be making friends with children that are also angels of light. Okay. Whoever I'm talking to, your children are also earth angels. All right. And the more that you love yourself and protect yourself, your children are automatically protected. So whenever you say like those, like, when you say those affirmations, I love myself and things like that, myself, that is referring to you and your children because your children are you. Okay. So remember that. But yeah, there was someone that probably was a little bit worried about your security, because maybe you had like a broken marriage, or something like that. And at one point you were feeling very hopeless. And then you also started having you started having dreams, and your dreams started looking better. Okay. You're having these dreams and you're probably seeing individuals in your dreams that you have never seen before. I can bet you money that these individuals that are in your dream are going to be these individuals you're going to be meeting in the days to come. And your intuition is going to let you know who's for you and who's not. Okay. But honestly, you're gonna be able to tell. For me, I noticed for me lately, how I realized my spiritual gifts were like building. I'll see people and I can see what's wrong with them, like with their eyes. Like I've seen people's eyes turn black. Like I've seen people's mouth like have like dark shit come out their mouth. Weird. Or I'll see people that have like a shadow like cast over them. Like shit like that is like you're not tripping, you're not going crazy. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting a lot, and you're also very trustworthy, and that's why you're like manifesting a lot of like-minded individuals to come your way. Okay, you've definitely healed your root chakra. Yeah, and that is why you're ready for these celebrations, because you're not gonna like turn back on the most high. You feel me? Like you're gonna be celebrating, but the way that you have fun now is not the same fun that you had like in the past. Like you're gonna have good, wholesome fun. Okay. And when I say good, wholesome fun, I'm like thinking about myself, because in the past, like I used to get real, real drunk, and that was not cool. It's not healthy. I had so much fun, but that's not the fun that, you feel me, people should be having, because that you're poisoning your body. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're definitely leaving behind a lot. Okay. This journey that you're on is beautiful. You are beautiful. Okay. You have a lot of good things coming your way. Okay. And don't become a little player when these people start coming toward you with these love offers. Okay. Don't be a player. That's going to bring on bad karma. Okay. And you'll also end up feeling like exhausted and stuff. Okay. So make sure that you're being open, honest, same way you're being. If you have multiple people that come toward you, you don't have to be secretive. Be honest about it, okay? Healthy competition is healthy. Okay. But yeah, like you have a lot of enjoyment coming your way. Queen of Pentacles came out again. This is like the third time. Like you're very nurturing, you're very grounded, and that is why you're attracting so much. And you're also attracting individuals that want to nurture you too. You're the type of individual, it's like you always had to do things for yourself, and you're going to be attracting individuals that want to do these things for you, because they know that you can do it on your own, but they just want to take a little bit of the load off. Like somebody wants you to see you relaxed, and if you're like a feminine, like somebody wants you to really be and embody that feminine energy, as to where, like, if you're a person that works all the time, like they're gonna want to see you like at home chilling, relax, and just see how you are like in a relaxed state. Okay, because I'm talking to someone like that's really, you on a go. Okay, like you got to be on it, and if you're not on it, shit will just fall apart. I feel you. Okay, but you definitely are going to be celebrating soon, to where you'll be able to kick your shoes off. You'll be able to put them heels on and really have a good time. I'm seeing somebody going on a cruise. I'm seeing somebody going on a picnic. I'm seeing somebody, it's about to be cold outside. Okay, I'm gonna just say the download. I see somebody on a Ferris wheel. Okay, I don't know if somebody likes to eat funnel cake. I see somebody eating funnel cake and like having a good time, not feeling guilty for eating the funnel cake. That was real specific, but I definitely see somebody having a really good time, and look forward to it. Okay, manifest your desires. Okay, because everything that you want is coming to you as long as you believe it. All right, y'all have a good night. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.